Hey, everybody, welcome back to Collector's Corner with Jimmy Starr. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most debated topics in the collecting world: toy grading, treasure or trap. So, I have to say that I have some toys that have been graded, most of them have not. But I thought this is something that we should bring up and talk about with everybody since it's an important topic, and it's also a little bit of a controversial topic in the toy and action figure collecting world. So, let's get to it. Toy grading. Some collectors swear by it, others think it's the biggest scam in the hobby. One collector sees a professionally graded figure and thinks that's an investment. Another person sees the same figure and thinks you trapped the toy in a plastic prison. So who's right? Let's find out. Segment one that we're going to talk about: what is toy grading? For new collectors, grading is the process of having a collectible evaluated by professionals. The figure is inspected for condition, paint quality, packaging, card condition, bubble condition, and overall presentation. The item is then assigned a numerical grade and sealed inside a protective display case. Think of it like getting a report card for your collectible. The higher the grade, the more valuable it may become. Why why collectors grade toys? The biggest reason: confidence. If you're spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on a collectible, you want assurance that it's authentic and accurately described. Grading provides authentication, protection, standardized condition assessment, increased buyer confidence. For high-end collectibles, that can mean a significant difference in the selling price. The plastic prison debate. Now let's hear the other side. Many longtime collectors hate grading. Why? Because once a toy is sealed inside a graded case, it's essentially trapped. You can't hold it, examine it closely, display it differently, or open it. Some collectors argue that toys were made to be enjoyed, not locked away forever. They believe collecting should be fun, not treated like the stock market. And honestly, they have a point. For me, I don't open most of my collectibles unless I have two of them. I keep them in the boxes or the packaging anyway, so the grading doesn't bother me so much. And then figures, that I like a lot, I get more than one of them, so I can open them and play with them and do whatever I want with them, display them on stands and things like that. So let's talk about, when does grading make sense? Not every toy should be graded. If you have a common modern figure, a loose figure with wear, something that's easily replaced, grading costs more than the item is worth. But grading can make sense for rare vintage figures, factory sealed collectibles, prototype items, high-end convention exclusives, historically significant pieces. The rarer the item, the more grading can help. Condition is everything. Let's play a quick game. Imagine three identical action figures. Figure A is open, played with, and missing accessories. Figure B is complete, great condition, original packaging. Figure C is factory sealed, near perfect packaging. All three are technically the same figure, yet the values may be dramatically different. Condition drives the collectibles market. Sometimes tiny flaws can mean huge differences in price. Here are some horror stories from collectors. Every collector has a grading story. Some are good, some are painful. Stories include toys damaged during shipping, counterfeit items discovered during authentication, unexpectedly low grades, hidden defects revealed by grading experts. And then there are the collectors who thought they owned a fortune, only to learn their prized collectible had been resealed years ago. That's never a fun day. Modern collecting versus childhood collecting. Here's something interesting. When we were kids, nobody talked about grading. We opened everything, played with everything, destroyed some of it, lost accessories, mixed parts from different toy lines, and we loved every minute of it. Today's collectors often buy two, one to display, one to keep sealed, which is what I said. Like with my Lance Henriksen Millennium action figure, I've got two of them. The hobby has changed dramatically. Neither approach is wrong. They're just different ways to enjoy collecting. So here's the collector question of the week. Ask your listeners this one. Would you rather own a perfect graded collectible worth $5,000 or an open childhood favorite worth $50? The answers might surprise you. Me personally, I'd probably want the perfect graded one worth $5,000, but that's just me. Some collectors spend more on grading than they actually originally paid for the toys. A single point difference in grade can dramatically impact the value. Certain vintage action figures have survived in mint condition for over 40 years. Many rare collectibles were discovered in open store inventory cases, and the grading debate has existed almost as long as grading itself. At the end of the day, collecting should make you happy. If grading helps protect your investment, great. If you'd rather take your figure off the shelf and remember the adventures you had as a kid, that's great too. Because collecting isn't about impressing other people, it's about preserving the things that matter to you. Thanks for joining me on Collector's Corner with Jimmy Star. Now, our next episode, we're diving into one of the biggest collecting crazes in modern history, the rise of Funko Pop, how a small toy company took over the collectibles world. But I want to play a little video because every show I like to show something from my collection. So this is a really cute little video. It's only 34 seconds long. This is a super fun remote control Godzilla action figure that I actually purchased. Is in my collection, and I wanted you guys to see it. It lights up and it lights up, blows smoke, walks, makes noise. I think you guys will dig it. So check out this Godzilla action figure. Isn't that cool? I freaking love it. I love Godzilla, you guys. So anyway, until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and never pass up that suspicious looking garage sale. You never know what treasure might be waiting there. Until next time, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.